I discovered an antique teapot at the scrapyard. I couldn't wait to buy it from the owner, but when the owner saw how much I liked it, he immediately said he wouldn't sell it for less than $500. I realized I had been too excited, but still used all my life savings to buy it without hesitation. The moment the deal was done and I turned away, I almost couldn't help but laugh. I rushed straight to an antique shop with the teapot, but the shop owner was put off by its strong smell. I quickly explained that I had just bought it from a scrapyard and hadn't had time to clean it. When she heard I got it from a scrapyard, her face showed clear disgust, and she immediately tried to shoo me out. Right at that moment, an antique expert happened to pass by. He saw the teapot in my hands and stopped right away. He picked up a magnifying glass, examined it carefully, and suddenly exclaimed in surprise, "This is an imperial teapot used by an emperor 1,000 years ago." The shop owner's arrogant attitude vanished instantly. In the end, I sold the teapot to her for $7 million. Impressed by my appraisal skills, she took me to an antique auction. The first item up for bidding was a 1,500-year-old painting. The whole room was buzzing. Everyone wanted to get their hands on it. The shop owner was also ready to bid, but I quickly stopped her because I could tell the painting was actually a fake. The people around immediately began to sneer, and even the experts sitting in the back laughed mockingly. They thought I knew nothing about antiques. The painting was soon bought by a young rich man. The shop owner was furious, blaming me for not getting the painting. The young rich man even proudly showed it off in front of me. I calmly said, "I can prove it's fake." This made him very angry. He demanded that I authenticate it right away. I took a sip of water, held it in my mouth, and then sprayed it all over the painting. Everyone was stunned. The antique expert lamented the ruined painting, but when he touched it, he realized the paint was a modern industrial product. The crowd then understood it really was a forgery. The young rich man angrily blamed the auction organizers. Right then, another item on the auction stage caught my eye. I realized that piece of wood contained a treasure, but no one in the room was bidding on it. They all thought it was just a rotten log. I quickly placed a bid of $50,000. The young rich man laughed hysterically, saying only a fool would buy that worthless wood. Even the antique expert agreed with him, mocking me for being stupid. I ignored them. When the auctioneer declared the sale final, the wealthy young man laughed even more mockingly. Still, I paid no attention. I walked straight up to the auction stage. Everyone watched curiously, wondering what I would do. I picked up the piece of wood and slammed it hard onto the floor. A cold gleam of light flashed, blinding everyone. Hidden inside was a legendary sword. The antique expert rushed over to examine it closely and said in amazement, "This is the personal sword of a king from 3,000 years ago. It's worth at least $70 million. Everyone was stunned. Sometimes people are too quick to believe only what they see, overlooking the hidden truth. If we don't judge others by appearances alone, perhaps we can gain much more. If you enjoyed this, remember to subscribe. Next time, I'll take you into more exciting world.